I started my career at a hospital here in Des Moines in the plant operations department. I was a first-class stationary engineer and boiler operator. Took care of the HVAC equipment, the chillers in the plant, and was actually on the evening shift. And as my kids got a little bit older and got in school, I needed to find a job where I could um, work days, and that also presented a bit of a challenge for me. After being in plant operations for a few years, you kind of learn everything there is to learn, and gets a little mundane. So I wanted to find something with a little bit more of a challenge, and where I could work days. And a couple of the guys that from Halvorson Trane that worked on our equipment at the hospital came to me and asked if I would like to join the team here at Halvorson Trane. And of course, that was something that I had always considered and thought would be really a great opportunity. So I started here right after that, and started out my career as just a beginner apprentice type technician, and learned my way through the equipment very quickly. And we were a pretty small crew at that time. There was only 5 of us at that time that covered the whole state of Iowa. From there, I just took it upon myself to learn the equipment, and became the best mechanic I could be. And about 7 years later, the opportunity to become service manager came about, and interviewed for that position. And Paul Halvorson hired me in 1998 to become the service manager. And so that's what I've been doing since then, and it's been a real challenge, but really exciting. I believe the thing I like best about the job is the opportunity to help the technicians and those that work in our department develop their careers, become the best that they can be. The second part of that would be to help our customers by providing solutions to their problems. Which means the people that work in the service department, that work for me, have to be the best out there. And I truly believe that we have the best technicians in the state of Iowa. They truly take their job seriously, they work hard, and they're really concerned about the customer's needs. I think that's probably the thing I like the best about it, I guess, is just making sure our people are trained and have opportunity to become the type of people they want to be. The thing that surprised me most is all the different personalities that there are, and how each individual approaches their job differently. When it comes to technicians, how they approach troubleshooting equipment and things like that. They all have a similar but a little bit different approach, and how they relate with customers and things like that. And so it becomes, that was something that was kind of surprising to me, I guess, is all the different types of personalities, and how I need to adapt to motivate them to do the job better. One of the things that we allow our technicians to do is to, one, work the hours that are most beneficial to the customer. So there's a little bit of freedom there. It's not just necessarily an 8 to 4:30 job. There is some flexibility there. Also, a lot of freedom with their personal time. We respect our technicians. We understand we have a business that we have to run. We understand that our customers have needs, and those things come first. But also our technicians and the other people that work for Halvorson Trane, their needs, their personal needs, are very important as well. So time off is something we really work with our guys. A lot of companies, especially in HVAC industry, don't allow their guys to be gone in the summertime, and that's one of the things we allow with limitations. They can have time off and enjoy time with their families. They all start out in my mind the same, but they usually end quite a bit different than how they start out. In other words, I have kind of a to-do list I want to get through, and rarely do I get through that to-do list. There are all kinds of different things and challenges that come up during the day, customer calls that we have to react to, technicians' needs that I have to react to, and just meetings regarding planning and things like that that come up throughout the day. So every day is a little bit different. I may think I'm going to be in the office all day taking care of business and wind up an hour later out on a job site somewhere helping a technician with an issue, or meeting with a customer to help understand what they've got going on so we can meet their needs. So days are all different, which is, I kind of enjoy that actually. Professional training I get where I'm at in my career is typically through seminars, and also through a network of other service managers throughout the country from different Trane offices, franchise Trane offices. We get together annually at least, sometimes twice a year, and we share best practices and really take a look at each business and how they're operated, how they're performing, and there's a lot to learn from how a different office in a different part of the country operates, and we can kind of use that as a template or a benchmark to help us improve. And they learn from us as well, and there's a lot of networking too in those meetings, which is really beneficial. So those are kind of a couple of ways that I receive professional training. First of all, really look long term at where they want to go with their career. If heating and ventilating, air conditioning, HVAC is what they want to do, they really need to look at the type of company that they want to start their career out with. And really pay is the most insignificant thing in their career when they start out. They really need to look at opportunity. Opportunity to grow as a technician. In other words, what kind of training opportunities does the company they're interviewing with or considering going to offer? Is it factory training? Is it just seminars? What type of training is it? The second thing is what do they offer in the terms of on-the-job training? Will they allow you to work with another tech for a significant amount of time so that you really understand all the procedures and troubleshooting techniques that they need to be really good at what they do? The second thing is career opportunities. Some people want to advance in their careers. That was something that I benefited from by working here. As I started out as a beginner tech, learned the job, did it well, and when the opportunity for an opening for a service manager presented itself, I was able to move into that job and do it well. So a lot of technicians I see come out of a trade school, go into a company that's basically an installer, and they wind up installing, running pipes, installing units, and that's about all there is for them the entire time they work there. There's just no other opportunities within that organization. And I think if I was a young man starting out in this profession, I'd be looking for a company that had more to offer than that. What kind of training opportunities do they have, career advancement, and what type of work is it? Is it installation work or is it service work where you're really using your mind? Are you troubleshooting, trying to really figure something out? And that's what intrigues me about this profession. The reason they should consider Halvorson Trane, in my opinion, is it covers all the things I just talked about. Okay, you get an opportunity for career advancement, you get an opportunity for factory training, you get substantial opportunity for technical training. It's a very safe place to work. We have monthly safety meetings, safety audits. We purchase everything for our technicians to help them work safely, and it's just a very safe culture, professional organization. No day is going to be the same. There's always going to be a challenge. There's always an opportunity to learn and grow and then advance their career. Pay opportunities are tremendous here as well as good benefits. So it's just a complete package, in my opinion, of a great place to work.